Hello, my little gorgeous people. Welcome to another day on my channel. And today's video is, I genuinely don't even know, I've tried to film this 3 times, and each time I deleted it and decided I was going to film something else because I didn't know what I was going to actually film. I have so many ideas, but I guess it's more like I just haven't been, inspired to film those yet, or I want it to go a certain way and I haven't, really thought it out much. So I think we're just going to stick with the video I was supposed to film, last week, and then I got interrupted, and then I got mad, so I didn't film it. It's my very first actual high school relationship. I've had boyfriends, if that's what you want to call them, in junior high and stuff like that, but my first high school relationship was last year when I was a freshman, and boy, oh boy, was it something. Okay, so how we met was actually second period because we had, world geography together with Mr. Reeves, because Mr. Reeves is hilarious. And this guy that I was dating, started dating, we didn't date until the second semester. I knew he existed. I saw him in the classroom. I just never really paid him any attention. It was Valentine's Day when we started talking, I think. And it was because there was we were in the T buildings outside, and there was this circuit thing. And I remember it blowing. It went out, the power went out, it was this big boom, and everyone was like, oh my god, we're being attacked. And I remember we were put on lockdown for a while, and we were all joking, because I was I don't like to run, I don't exercise, but if someone was shooting up the school, that's just the only time I would run. And my friend Ryan, she's in track, so she was I'd be out, I'd make sure you were good, and then I would go. And then the guy, I'm not gonna name his name, we're gonna call him Ricardo, because I would love to date a guy named Ricardo, I think. That doesn't make sense. He was oh yeah, I would leave everyone besides you behind. And I was oh, that's nice. We don't even really talk, but that's cool, that's nice. So then we found out that we weren't going to die, but the power was off, so they didn't want us walking around in the school or anything like that. So we had to stay in second period for all day long, and it was so boring. So I was in a corner watching Netflix, because what better to do when you have all the time in the world? And I remember he came over and he was what are you doing? And I was oh, I'm watching Netflix. I can't even remember the show that I was watching, just that I was on Netflix. And he was oh, that's cool. So I remember he laid his head in my lap. First he was just sitting next to me, but then eventually he laid down, and I was oh, you can lay your head in my lap, it doesn't matter. And we were just relaxing, we were watching the show together. He didn't like it, but I think it was Bates Motel, actually, sadly. He didn't really like it, but I was in love with it, so he watched it. And so basically all of this is going down, and after that we started to talk a lot more. He would walk me to class, my third period, because we went the same way, and it was just kind of weird, not really romantic or anything like that. It wasn't but he started instead of walking me to class, he started walking me halfway, because he would end up late to class. So we would stand in this weird, the way it came in was we went the back way with a whole bunch of our other friends, because there was a door to get into the school, and then there was a hallway, and my classroom was down that hallway. So when you walk in, there's a classroom right there, and then there's stairs, and nobody can really see you. So we would just talk there, and he would give me a hug, and we would hug, and then I would walk to class, and he'd go up the stairs. And that went on like that for 2 weeks maybe. And then his friend was hey, so he likes you. And I was oh, that's cool, I kind of like him. And my friend, who was also his friend, I told her that I liked him. So she then told him and gave him my number, and me and Ricardo were texting for a while, and then he asked to call me, which was really weird, because I hate, I despise talking on the phone. It's not a pet peeve or anything like that. It's just it's really weird, because if I'm texting you, I can take as long as I want to respond, if I don't know what to say or anything. But if we're on the phone, I feel I immediately need to say something, otherwise it's awkward. So he was can you call me? But since I liked him, I was yeah, sure, totally, call me. So we were talking on the phone, and then he was so a little birdie told me you liked me. And I was oh great, his friend told him. So I was well, a little birdie told me you liked me. And he's well, is it true? Do you like me? And I was yeah, how do you know? And he was yeah, I like you. He didn't even ask me to be his girlfriend. I didn't ask him to be my boyfriend. The way we got together was so annoying and stupid, and genuinely, if that were to happen now, I would say no. Like, no, you're either going to ask me out or I'm going to ask you out. Like, we're not just going to be like, oh, we're dating now. Like, no. So he was like, okay, well, you're my girlfriend now. And I was like, what? Like, I remember vividly, like, thinking, like, that's not how it works. But it was my first, like, actual relationship, I guess. So I was like, okay, whatever. Because I was like, I mean, I like him. He likes me. Might as well. Like, what's the point? Like, we both know that we like each other. So we dated for around 2 months, I would say. And it was really weird because then people in class were like, oh, Ricardo, you're dating somebody. Who you dating? Oh, Diamond, you're dating someone. Who you dating? And I was like, oh my God, petty. Like, come on now, guys. Like, I know we're 14 and 15 here, but let's just act a little more mature. Like, let's pretend to be adults. So, yeah, we dated for 2 months. It was no big deal. I remember when our teacher found out. It was kind of weird. Like, our teacher didn't, like, really make a big deal, but he heard people like, oh, you guys are dating, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, wait, you two are dating? And, like, he gave me a look like, really? Him of all people? Because, like, I was the good student in his class. Like, I was always passing and everything like that. Like, I made sure to get my work done on time. If I didn't have something turned in, I would talk to him like, hey, can I get it again so I can make sure it gets turned in? And I always made sure my stuff was together because I didn't want to fail. Like, I was not going to fail world geography. Like, that's the easiest thing ever. Like, me and history are best friends. So, anyways, that happened, and of course, like every relationship, there's a downfall. Our breakup, which wasn't even really a breakup, if that's what you want to call it. Like, I had a feeling, like, that gut feeling. I was like, we're going to break up. But I didn't want to just break up because I thought we were going to break up. So I was like, okay, whatever. But when he was like, he walked me to our spot, if that's what you want to call it, whatever, and was like, I think we should break up. And I was like, okay. I don't know why I didn't care. Like, I liked him, but I guess I just didn't like him that much. So, like, I didn't, like, he was like, I think we should break up. And I was like, that's cool. Like, whatever, bye. And he was like, he was, like, trying to explain to me why. And I didn't really care. Like, I could have cared less. Until he told me one of the reasons. Like, he was like, we're just different people. And I was like, okay. Like, I was kind of confused. And then he told me the stupidest, most stupid thing ever. Like, oh my God. I guess, like, at that moment I cared because I was like, if this is why we're really breaking up, like, that's so freaking stupid. Like, who? He said to me, and I quote, I vividly remember, you like you like winter and I like summer. And I was like, what does a season that I prefer have to do with how different we are as people? Like, I still like summer. I was born in the summer. I'm a summer baby, but I love the snow. I'm from up north. What do you mean? Oh my God. Boys can be so stupid. So can girls. I swear to God, people are ignorant. Okay. So that happened. Like, that was our thing. Like, that's why we broke up, I guess. And I was like, okay, bye. Like, cool. And I remember his friend walked up to him. And they were trying to talk, and he wanted me to wait. Like, he wanted to still walk me to class. And I was like, no, like, we're not together, so we really don't have to do this. Like, I can just go. Like, I want to go. So I start walking to class. And I remember I walked in, and my English teacher, Mr. Wood, he is the best person ever. I love him. He was like, oh, where's your little boyfriend? I was like, I'm single now. And he was like, you go, girl. And I was like, what is wrong with you? You're such a freak. But yeah, that's all I really have. Like, this is not a long video. Like, my first high school relationship was 2 months. Nothing special. I could have lived without it. It didn't change my life. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal. But I hope you guys liked it. Please give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel because I make videos every Sunday. But quick news of announcement. I think I'm going to change it to Saturday instead. Why? I don't know yet, but I just don't really like uploading on Sunday anymore. Like, I kind of want to change my upload days to Saturday, and it's just a day earlier, so I mean, it might not make too much of a big of a deal. We'll see, depending on how lazy I am. I'm supposed to be filming another video, like, right after this, so it can get edited. Is that... Okay. This video that I'm filming right now, that you guys are watching, is going up on Sunday. Tomorrow, because I'm filming Saturday, because I was supposed to film yesterday, but I got busy, and I was busy, like, all day today. Oh, so much fun. I'm so grateful for what I got to experience today. It's kind of a secret. I'm not really allowed to talk about it that much, so I'm not going to. but it's great. If it does go to plan, I will let you guys know about it later on, and if it does go to plan, there will be like video differences type things. But that's all I have. So please leave me a comment down below telling me about your first relationship, and I love you all.